r/AskReddit, gun owners, what is your reason to own firearms? My ex-husband is a violent POS and being armed makes me feel safer. There was a period where my second wife's ex-husband kept threatening her with violence. She tried to report it to the police, but they said there's nothing they can do until the ex actually tries something. They actually recommended that she get a gun for self-defense. I don't have any guns, I lost all of mine in a boating accident. That's so crazy, I lost mine in the same way. Crazy world, lot of boating accidents. Please don't shoot my dog Mr. Alphabet Man. I was on this same boat with him and had all of my guns with me. Can someone please direct me to what I'm missing here? I'm so out of the loop on this. Damn boats got all y'alls. A house fire took some of mine, then the craziest thing happened. A tornado took the rest. Because fighting off intruders with a sword would make me look insane. While you were fucking bitches, I was studying the blade. I like shooting inanimate targets. But so fucking cool at the same time. Agreed, if I beat someone to death with my bat, I'm definitely getting charged. Only if you lost the fight. If you won, then you get all their power and knowledge. My oldest son has several swords just in case, but sadly all the firearms were lost in a boating accident. I'm a scrawny little young lady, there isn't a man on this earth who couldn't overpower me most likely, but I bet this 9 bite back. There is a slogan. Teach your daughter to shoot, a restraining order is just a piece of paper. Keeping the King of England out of my face. It's also good for turning out the lights. As the founding fathers intended. And I enjoy eating dangerous and delicious animals. I like when the metal goes plink. Recreational. Most fun way to punch holes in paper. Social. Range days keep me connected to extended family. Moral. Authoritarians should not be permitted to keep a monopoly on arms. That third point is one that people don't understand. We had literal riots over police brutality, and at the same time, it was only the police and government should have guns. Makes no sense to me. Avid hunter and skeet shooter. I too shoot skeet. I'm surprised I had to go so far before I found someone else who hunts. Because law enforcement will be here 10 minutes after I needed them. It's true. I was attacked outside of my house 2 years ago. My neighbor was ready to shoot the dude. He was able to run away and be long gone before the cops, which my neighbor called, got there. I was able to go inside, get 2 beers, drink the beers and wait for the cops. I live in a middle-class suburban mainly white neighborhood and the closest police station is less than 2 miles from my front door. I enjoy skeet shooting and target shooting. Like any other hobby that requires skill, it can be fun. You just have to realize that the equipment you use can also be dangerous and treat it with respect. An animate food. In case shit happens. Makes sense. Have a gun and hope to never have to use it is probably the most reasonable reason to own/carry. This is the way. First, because I like them. Secondly, because I live in the Sierra Nevada mountains and guns here are necessary tools for basic survival. Because of the illegal grows or the tweakers. I grew up in a small town staffed by 4 cops. Dialing 9-1-1 wouldn't have done a thing. Someone broke into my home while I was at work. Typically, I would be there with my kids, but it just happened to be a wonky schedule for me. If I were home, a single woman, and my children could have been killed. Granted, I might still be killed with a firearm in the home. But you won't catch me without it? Because I enjoy shooting and learning about the firearms I have/want. I also don't trust the government with my protection, especially since I live in the country where it can take a long time for a police response. Like the saying goes, when seconds count, police are only minutes away. I am a 155-pound widow living alone in the countryside. You're an inanimate fucking target, JK. For the same reason I have a fire extinguisher and a first aid box. Man, I have IFAKs in every vehicle I own, and every pack I carry. Most with stop the bleed/GSW materials. Better to have it and not need it. I have a Cintas workplace first aid box, fully stocked in my garage. That gets used the most. Restock from Amazon. Shooting and hunting has always been a hobby of mine, and living in a place prone to burglaries and with a very lengthy average response time for emergency services, it's better to be armed than not. To defend my livestock from predators. I find target shooting really fun. Range therapy. I grew up hunting and fishing. I've owned guns since I was 13. I stopped hunting due to health reasons and have passed most of my guns down to my 2 sons who hunt and fish. I still have a couple for home and self-defense. Guns are a lot of fun, safe to own with a little effort, and you could in an emergency protect your home, community, or country to some extent. They are far from the Voldemort horrible evil items people in the media would have you think they are. I wish more people would just admit that guns are fun. I have a sweet over-under that I love shooting clays with. It's fun. Plinking is a blast. Kidnapped by fake cops, assaulted as a teen, went to war, OEF, Army. After all that, seeing each time how no one came to my rescue, it seems dangerous to not have one and stay trained up on it. I was trusted with weapons of all sorts in the military, why not continue trusting me as a civ? Cause if you don't stay strapped, there is an increased likelihood that you'll get clapped. Don't need a reason. Pull trigger make big bang. Big bang make brain go BRRR. Dude, I live in NYC and I was anti-gun, but lately there's so many crazy people around it's made me question my own safety. Been threatened on the subway 3x the past month. NYC here too. Get a permit. It's not terrible. I have one. Several reasons. The only rights you keep are the ones you exercise. A society only remains free as long as the government fears the people. I choose to take the protection of myself and my family into my own hands rather than the hands of questionably competent government employees. Guns are fun, and I like mechanical objects. No step on snick. So if you break into my house, the cops will be coming to assist you, not me. Because the lives and safety of my family are of paramount importance compared to anyone who wants to threaten our lives or safety. Stay strapped or get clapped, my granny used to say. Because shooting is fun and mentally engaging, and because I believe that humans have an innate right and moral imperative to own weapons and be proficient in their use. The major problem with firearms is the lack of education in the presence of abundance. If they're going to be around, we could at least teach people about them. They're fun as hell. I don't own any. I did win one once in a raffle, but I lost it in that dude's boating accident. So what I have gathered is there is a sweet spot on the river somewhere where I can find a lot of pistols and long rifles.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.